we're gonna go ahead and get into the rolling plank. So we're gonna go ahead and come down to the ground. You wanna make sure your feet are about hip width apart and your toes are engaged. We don't wanna have our toes pointing. You always wanna have dorsiflexion or pulling the toes up towards the center. That's going to help you activate your core. We're gonna go ahead and go onto our elbows. And you always wanna make sure that elbows are stacked over the shoulders before you get started. And we have a slight little tilt in the pelvis towards the ground, and we're gonna squeeze the glutes, just like so. So we always wanna make sure we keep our glutes active, or tabletop. So from this position, you're gonna go ahead and go to the side. We're gonna rotate our elbow in, stack. You can stack the feet if you want, or you can stack them upwards or vertical. So you can do a scissor stack or a regular one. We hold 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna come back to the center, stack it, hold for whatever recommended time, and make sure we're breathing. You always wanna breathe through the diaphragm whenever you're doing any stability or core movements. It's really important just so we can protect the spine. It's very important. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to the other side. So we can have it scissor stacked or vertical stacked. Hold for whatever time is recommended on your program, and we're gonna come back to center. And that is the rolling plank. I would say key points to remember is always make sure you have a nice flat back. We're not pushing our butt up at the top, so the butt's not way up. When you come down, you're not sinking your hips down when you're holding this, so we're not dropping that lower back or putting any tension on that lumbar spine or the lower back. We also want to make sure that we're breathing through the diaphragm. So 360 breath, pulling everything up and in. And you feel like if you have a hard time breathing through your diaphragm, I would try doing this on your knees first so you can do proper breathing and then increase to the full plank. So on the knees, we're breathing. We're gonna stack. And then you would roll to the opposite side. And yeah, I'm always drawing everything up and in and making sure I'm really squeezing my core and I'm keeping my glutes active. If those aren't happening, you're not doing the plank right and you're not activating the right muscles, and it can lead to lower back injury. So just make sure that we start off on the knees before we get into that full plank so we can progress and hit it hard with all the rest of our movements. And that is our rolling plank.